Hello everybody. I figured I'd go over how armor works really quickly because there seems to be a lot of confusion, especially with newer players, and it's obviously understandable and it's fair because there's no wiki on it, there's no tutorial on it. Slash armor in of itself doesn't really tell you how it works, and also the main media owner and presenter, Royal K9, or Royal MC, thus hasn't really gone in depth about it. So I figured I'll do it for y'all. So basically, how it works, you have these things here called first you go slash armor to open up the command. Once you have the command open, you can buy armor boxes, and armor boxes will give you an armor box, of course. Using the armor box will give you a random piece of equipment that you can equip. It has a random percentage chance for all of the different kinds of armor that you can get, and the main kinds that you can get is key armor, and then token armor, gen armor, and rupee armor. There's also something called currency armor, but it's a very low pull rate. It's about half to 1.5% chance, and usually it's not worth going for since it's gonna be more expensive to upgrade, like, compared to the rest of it. So let's just open the box. You'll see that we got gem armor. It's a 1% chance, so that's the absolute lowest it can go, and I believe it can go up to 15% chance from the boxes that you pull from. Now, on this armor piece, you will notice that it does say charm slot empty and charm efficiency 45.72. Now, the charm efficiency last season, we're currently on like map 3, I think. Last season, the max charm efficiency was 74.99%. And now this season it's been adjusted to 60.99%. So this piece is actually decent, but it's not great. But I'll just use this one as an example. Now, with the gem helmet that you can see, if we want to upgrade it, we have to put it in here, lowest slot, after going into merging and upgrading with slash armor, and we can click on this and it's gonna increase it by 0.25%. Now, again, last season, when you upgraded armor, it would increase in half a percentage at a time. So there might also be adjustments in the future. I can't really tell you if that's the case. But now we could click, and it's going to cost us 4,000 rupees, and it's going to scale by 0.25% per upgrade. Now, the cost for rupees is going to increase as you have a higher percentage, meaning if you want to upgrade 4 different pieces, so like a helmet, chest plate, legs, and boots, you might want to increase them, as much each. So like 1% at a time, so that it's going to be cost efficient for you, because it's the same increase. So might as well make it as cheap as possible. Now, the different currencies also have a max limit to what they can go up to. Gem and token in this season can go up to 25%, like what's on my armor. I believe currency, the very rare pull that you can get on armor, goes up to 20%, if I recall correctly. And key armor can go up to, I think it's 50%. Now, you can also merge the armor, and I'll show you how to do that as well. Now, if we get a second piece of armor here, that's not gem. Nice, so key armor. If we go into slash armor again, you'll see merging and upgrading. Now, we could put in basic gem armor, a helmet, and then a key helmet here. Now, it's gonna always prioritize the left one that you have here. If we just click this right now, it's gonna give us, you can see it says after merge, it's gonna give us a gem multiplier of 1% and a key multiplier of 2.5%. And that's because it halves the percentage that's on this piece of armor to the right. Now, if we put that here, again, 1% is the lowest that it can, 0.5% is the lowest that it can get when you merge it. But then it's gonna prioritize this piece of armor, meaning we're gonna keep a 5% chance. And just like how it prioritizes the multiplier, it's also gonna prioritize this charm efficiency. So as you can see, the charm efficiency on this piece, and this helmet, that's prioritized at 45.85%. 41.85%. And this one is 45.75%. So it's gonna prioritize this one. It's gonna spit back a helmet that has a 5% key multiplier, half a percentage of gem multiplier, and a charm efficiency of 41.85%. Now, let's say that we put on a charm on this piece of equipment. I'll just do one that I'm sure I'm not gonna use. So it's gonna be this. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be this one. So I put on, by accident, but still, I put on the back boosted charm on this one. Now, if we try and merge this armor again, and we put this one in the first slot, it's gonna delete this charm because it would also prioritize this charm. So we click right now, this charm gets deleted. Now we put it here, it's gonna prioritize this one, it's gonna give us back the charm and the 45.75% that was prioritized, and it prioritized the gem helmet. Now, so that's basically how it works. Now, you can also salvage the armor. That's just for /salvage, put in armor, and you get rubies back compared to how much was invested into it. And now, how you turn this elite grade armor into a legendary is just maxing it. Again, I told you the different tiers earlier with how much the limit was. For gem and token this season, it's 25%. Currency, I believe, is 20%. Key armor is 50%. Now, once that piece is maxed, it automatically turns diamond into a legendary grade. Now, you can get something even further than that. That's called mythical grade armor, or proc armor, as people call it. This piece gives a proc chance. Now, I've upgraded this to 3.25% as it is right now. You could upgrade it further, but as you can see, very expensive. And how you get this piece is having 4 legendary pieces of armor. I believe it has to be It has to be different types of armor, but maybe you could just go 4 boots or 4 leggings. I'm not sure. Now again, you just go into upgrading and merging, and then you go into this piece right here, the final merge. You put in 4 pieces of armor, and then bam, it's gonna spit back a random piece for you. You don't know what it's gonna be. It could be anything. In this case, I was lucky enough to get a chest plate, but you could get chest plates a million times in a row. So it's random. Now, when you get the proc piece, the way it's determined what charm efficiency you get is basically the piece that it turned into from what it was before. So let's say I put in this, and then there's let's just imagine that there's a diamond chestplate here, right? Now, if I get back leggings, it's gonna keep this charm, the Jackhammer Augmentation Mythic Rarity Charm, and it's also gonna keep the charm efficiency of 58.47%. And just like it would with leggings, if it turns into boots, it gets these stats: 60.22% charm efficiency, keeps this charm, right? And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all there is to it. So have fun merging, upgrading, and just playing in general.